Hello everybody, welcome back. This is tinker77 and we are again on the QTech server, which is really my own box here. But we're back here and we're going to have some fun today. I think we're finally going to get these processors made. Last time we worked on making the processors and I got the diamond one also completed for you off camera. But basically now we have the basic processors, the improved one and the advanced one. And we have them down to this raw form. Then you remember if I had some troubles? Did I say troubles? Really? I had some troubles with redstone. And so I did set up another digital miner. I set it out way over there and ran a line and let it process all day. It took forever. But I was able to get more of the resources here. And we can see we have a lot of redstone. So that is pretty much where we're at. What I think I need to do today, though, is I need to figure out and get all of the processors cooked. Because we have these now. We can see they're there. But they have a form that you get right here where you have to put it in a furnace and it'll work. Now, I've decided I want to do, because there are three of these, I thought I should do a basic smelting factory. This device has 3 columns in it, so it doesn't matter if I use it for, like all of these here, I have to use like 1-to-1. I can put one of these furnaces there and with all 3 of those types of processors would work. So let's make that. Let's make the basic smeltery. Okay, this is what we're going to look at. And I'm going to bookmark that so I can get to it. Now, we need to get this made, okay? And you can see all we need is a block of osmium. That's pretty easy now. And we're making the steel casing. And there's the steel casing. And then if we go into here, this is to make the regular energized smelter. We need 2 greens and everything like that. And we need, what do we need? Seriously, we need glass. Did I use all my glass last time? Wow. I didn't realize I used all my glass. And I'm down to my last bit of sand. We might have to go get some sand here in a minute too. Did I put any of it in here? No, I did not. Interesting. These are standard old vanilla furnaces there. That's kind of fun. I'm going to take a quick drink here real quick. This is some good coffee. Coffee in the morning. It's good. We only need 1 or 2 or 3 of those, right? Hopefully that'll do for what we're trying to make. And there is the energized smelter. And we want to go to the basic smelting factory here. And there that is. Okay. So this device goes right here. You can see it's got power. Now we're going to hook it up like we do the other things. Let's do that. We need an importer. Right. And we'll put that on the back here. That works great. We need a crafter. We will also need a wrench. There we go, because it'll probably not point the right way. And all this does is basically take patterns and put them into the machine that it's pointing to, which is downward. You can kind of see it looks like an arrow. Okay, so that's good. Now let's, I guess I could get the hookup first. Let's get an interface. Let's get an external storage. Do we have one of those? Yes. And I always do a cable. And we need the crafting upgrade. And I've got one of those. Okay. So that goes up there. External storage. We set that to extract only. We set the cable. And then we go up here and put this in. And so everything should be ready to go for the system. So now we should be able to make the processes for this. So if I look at the processor, like the basic processor, I put this in here. You can see it's all ready to go. And I guess I had a pattern for a silicon wafer. Oh, I was trying to figure that out and didn't. I wasn't able to. Okay. We'll do the improved one. And this takes a pattern. We're going to need 2 more patterns. And why don't we have more being made? That's a good question, isn't it? Anyway, here's the improved processor. And then we have the advanced processor. Put this pattern in there. Okay, so all the patterns are encoded. We'll put that in the crafter. You can see they're there, so that's good. Now we have to do this part up here. So let's grab some processors. And let's grab one of each of these. There we go. And I think we should have a lot of these, especially that. Okay. I think we need to have at least at all times 16 of those. And I would think we should have 8 of the others just in case, because it should make them as it goes. And you can see it's already starting to make some. And then beauty of this machine is that it will, I don't know why it's not calling for more, but that's interesting. But this machine should do one of each type. Now, why are we having so much trouble today? Now I'm confused because that should be working on all of those that we had already. If you look at our processors, we've got a lot of those raw ones. It should be converting them over. And it should be ready to go. It doesn't need energy. Importer doesn't matter. Unless this thing has a side thing. Side config for items. Should go on input. That's red. So that's where we want the input to be. Okay, that worked. And it comes out the back. I was confused. Was this top? This is the back. Is that right? Let's go over to our crafting monitors and things. Let's see if we can figure this out here. See, it doesn't have anything scheduled here for those. Something is running. Oh, look, it's raining. Let's go to sleep. Is it dark enough that we can sleep? No. It's just a rainstorm. That weather's set to be kind of noisy. Let me get rid of that sound. Wow, it's still kind of loud. Okay. Well, why isn't this working, guys? I am not sure. This is one of those things that just, it's weird. Let's see if I go to the crafting thing for this. If we put in a processor, it looks like it's still waiting to craft these. I'm going to say craft 16 of those. Start. Really? Did I not say craft 16? Did I not do it right? Let's go out here and look. Processor. Craft. 16. Start. Start. There it goes. I don't know why it wasn't doing that normally, but you can see it's doing it automatically there. And let's just do the other ones here so I have them. Let's just do that one. Let's say we want 8. Start. And that one I want 8. So at least we have it done. And so this is actually getting different amounts that it can do all of them at once. So I'm not worried about this thing mixing up like I'm worried about with these. So that's fantastic. So we have a way of getting these processors. I'm not sure why, though, that it didn't make more. This one should be making more of the diamond ones there. Like we're completely out of raw basic processors. So what is causing the holdup? I'm not sure. Looks like it's trying to process some stuff here. But these things are not running. And that's not been imported either. Could that be part of the problem? That didn't get into the system? I don't know. But anyway, guys, it's making up a bunch of these processors, which is excellent. This whole interface thing, it doesn't seem to work right. I really don't like it. You guys know I've been having trouble, excuse me, trouble with that forever. But now that I've done that, let's make up something else. Excuse me. Also, we're not getting patterns. That's probably another clue. And the pattern, let me take another drink here. Excuse me. Hopefully that's better. So the pattern isn't being made, and we've told it we want 4, but it's held up here. And I don't know why. Pattern, right? And all a pattern takes, let's go look at here. It takes all of that. It's glass. Glass is holding us up again. Okay, so we definitely need to get some glass into the system. And that makes sense that that's why the glass disappeared. Oh, and we just blew out all our power. But that's okay. It should get, once this gets done, it should come back up. Well, sort of. Also, it's dark outside. That's another thing. It's probably bad to use solar. Wow. Well, that is a problem, isn't it? Because these are not producing anything right now because of the fact that it's dark. So we might be stuck here for a little bit. I really need to make like a furnace generator that I can augment power to just get the system back up and running, like a bypass. Okay, well, I'm stuck until I can sleep. This thing is almost done, but the whole system is down. So let me wait for a little bit, and I guess I'll come right back. I'm back, guys. We're going to put this into here. Hopefully, then the system will say, hey, I've got enough to make the crafting up those. And it did. It made those. So maybe that's what it's kind of waiting on. I'm not sure. And I also don't know if this is a problem here. It's trying to say, oh, I can't make this. I can't make this. And it just stops and it doesn't do the others because they're after it. I am not sure. It just seems kind of fishy, doesn't it? But anyway, this is finished up here. So we have all our processors. So now what I'm going to work on here, let's grab some patterns. I'm going to grab 2 of these patterns, and we're going to make the other things too. If you remember, there are 2 core types here. There are the construction core and the destruction core. But these are exact patterns. So that's kind of nice. So there's that. And that there. There we go. Did I put these patterns in? They're processing patterns, little blue processing. Okay, so we're back over here. We're going to make that and that. That's excellent. And I want to have craft those. So let's go with the cores and let's craft one. And one of those. Because you have to have an example in the system here. Okay. So we're back to here and I want this and this. And I want to have a total of 4. There, that made those up. So basically now all of our processor things are done. We have, as long as that works, we have the way to get the pieces parts here to get the processors. So that's fantastic, I think. I'm not sure why it doesn't have that. We need 16 of those, and we need, what is it, 7 more of those. But I'll just do it manually here. I don't care. Can I do it from here? Is it shifting on this? Well, I got all those. Let's craft 14. Start. Missing. Maybe that's what's going on, is that it thinks it's trying to do this and it can't because I'm missing essence. And since I'm missing something in the processor chain, it doesn't work. That's the most sense to me. So let's go and get some wheat. And the essence machine is probably stopped because I don't have the wheat loaded. Okay. That makes more sense to me than anything else. That this processor machine, it kind of looks through the cycle of what it needs. And if it finds something that it tries to make, it tries to make it. And if it doesn't move on. So we got to go to the animal feeder here. And this, of course, doesn't have anything. So now it'll try to feed every time. And there it goes. And that should be bringing in essence then. And that's part of the problem that we have. Okay, that's excellent. That works for me. So that should get that going again. It generates enough essence. Let's go. There's a kiddo dying. Essence, we have 0.3. We have 360. I'll take another sip here. You have to 460. And it takes 560 of it to make what it needs. And what was that? Which one was that? Was that this one? There it is. Yes, it's making up what it needs based on the essences and things. And that should have been brought back into the system, but who knows why it didn't. And there's the rainstorm again. Okay. Let me go and check this out now. So if we have here, it's still not making these because it's trying to make up processors. If that's good. It says it doesn't have any here, and it's because this is not being imported in. And this doesn't have any like side configuration that I can see. It does here, but all of that should be output, right? So the second one is having trouble. Let's go look here. And it's set to fluids. We want to import items. And there it goes. So this was holding it up. So it should be showing up here. It is. That's probably something that I had a bug with when I did this. And it looks like everything else is losing power because of the fact that it's dark out again. Looks like it's another thunderstorm. That's okay, though. All right. There we go. And power's back on. We really need to find some way of getting more power storage. Maybe we'll do that probably in a stream. I'm not sure. So all of this is working now. Now, how are we doing here? We have 4 processors. It should be making more of those, right? I would think. It's 4, 16, and 12. It should be making those too. So why isn't it? Let's go back to the crafting monitor and see. Pink slime. Schedule those. Pink slime is not working, I guess. We don't have a lot of essence. Again, not very much essence. We do have a lot of pink slime and stuff here. So all these look good, but the essence is what is the problem. Do we have any more wheat in here? No. So that might be something we have to do in the next episodes. Work on a way to get generating more wheat. Because this animal feeder is probably out. Oh, hello. No, it's not out. So probably it's waiting on the ability to feed the other ones. Maybe they got to recharge. Or they'll do their... where they can breed again. So that seems reasonable too. Okay, so that's where we're at, guys. We're going to have to cut it here. But one of the things we have to start to work on now is working on in this interface here. We have these redstone solar panels, which take the redstone solar cores. And we have not been able to make that. You can see there aren't any there. And the reason why is if you look at the redstone solar core, it takes some of these materials. Okay, so if we look at this and I say start, make one, we're missing the blazing crystal. So I think we're going to try to automate this next. And this is the device that uses the energizer, which we know we have outside over here. And this system also needs to be set up correctly. So this is something, I guess, that we've gotten some energized steel. But we've got to get this kind of made into a system that works. And I'll have to investigate that off camera before we implement it here. So, yeah, we've got a couple of things we still have to do. But we've got processors and we've got those cores. Guys, that is fantastic. I am happy, very happy. So, hey, if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And in fact, be notified of the videos that I produce. Please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.